Welcome to the Dirt Racing Network's live coverage of the National Dirt Racing Association's Gateway Nationals night number 2 here at the Chili Bowl. Dom Santina along with you again tonight. Roger Wagner may be joining us a little bit late. He's coming back from a hunting trip if he can join us in the booth at all tonight. Either way, I'll be with you for night number 2. Last night we saw the midgets on track, roughly 32 cars in the server. Good night of racing. Tonight we got the UMP mods in this racetrack here at the Chili Bowl. Tight little racetrack, 0.2 of a mile. Some bigger cars out here on track. That means there's going to be some tighter racing, some more beating and banging, and ultimately possibly some more cautions on the racetrack. They're getting ready to wrap up their practice session, so we're going to send it down trackside for our pre-race ceremonies. When we come back, we'll have our qualifying sessions and get ready for our first heats of the night.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome back to the Dirt Racing Network. Dom Santina along with you here. They're getting ready to wrap up their practice session right now. Chase Howard, yes, the Chase Howard that came second right now, or second last night, is on top of the board with an 11.178. If you did not join us for night number 1, it was Jaden Wolf taking the main win, or the feature win last night, followed by Chase Howard coming in second and Cody Williams rounding out the podium. Getting a look here from our sky cam inside the Chili Bowl. Few cars in pit lane right there, not many out on track at the moment. Kevin, I see in the chat, rooting on Jason Matson tonight. Quite a few names back from last night. I do not believe, I'm going to look through the lineup real quick, that all of our guys came back last night. I believe it was either Chase Howard or Cody Williams. I think it was Cody Williams was saying he was going to go do some cup racing over on another iRacing series. But a lot of familiar names from last night. But I do not believe I see our winner from last night, Jaden Wolf in here. So that will change things up a little bit. Won't be able to compete for the sweep this weekend, but we got about 2.5, just under 3 minutes left to go here in our practice session. Daniel Adam, second fastest at 11.220. Then Grant Wesley with an 11.243. Logan Rourke with an 11.305. Couple cars coming on track, and I get a couple more laps in before we go to our qualifying session. Ben Lewis rounds us out in fifth with a 11.310. Adam Zellmer, my bad, in sixth with a 11.319. Here we go, Kevin. We'll give you where Jason came in practice-wise so far. He's currently sitting 15th fastest at 11.535. For everyone, to put it into perspective, there are 35 cars in the field right now checking into our server. So pretty good turnout here tonight. Couple more cars than we saw last night. Couple different guys joining us as well. So hopefully if everybody comes back for tomorrow night, for the final night of the Gateway Nationals, we'll have a big field to decide things. So a couple cars now getting out on track. We'll go change our view. We'll take a few, looks like, try to get a couple of these guys out here that are running laps. Is Cody Kelly out here? There he is. Cody Kelly, one of the very familiar faces on the Dirt Racing Network, coming and joining our Dirt Slingers Racing League events. He's out here running tonight in the Gateway Nationals. Donnie Fair from last night, he was out here in the midgets. Adam Zellmer, he's sitting there on pit lane in that 12 car. Here's Ben Lewis coming on track. Just about 30 seconds left to go in our practice session. Then we'll go to our qualifying session. We're going to be taking 2 from each heat race once again here tonight. So how we decided it last night. And then 4 from each LCQ up until the B main. From the B main, the top 6 will advance to the A main. We'll have a field of approximately 14 cars. And we're rounding up our last few seconds. We're going to go to our qualifying session. Here comes the 75 of Grant Wesley getting ready to go do his qualifying laps. We'll update you as they come across. Nobody has completed an exact lap yet. We'll watch Wesley do his qualifying run. We talked about last night with Roger Wagner in the booth, the two of us doing the call. Throttle control was important with the midgets around here because it is a very tight racetrack. It's even more important here with these UMP mod cars. You can hear them in the corners really letting off that throttle, babying it, and then getting back on it hard down the front and back stretch. Really letting off early the entrance to the corner. Daniel Adam, quickest right now at 11.043, fastest time we've seen tonight. Logan Rourke with an 11.111. Chase Howard jumping up third fastest, 11.173. Adam Zellmer, 11.255. And Ben Lewis just jumped up to fourth, got above Zellmer with an 11.205. There he is in the 14 machine. that's going to wrap it up. We've got 5 seconds left. Daniel Adam is going to take the quick time here tonight with that 11.043, and we'll get ready to see him in our first heat race here as we're going to get ready to grid out on the racetrack for heat race number 1. Some of the cars checking in. Quite a big field. 8 cars set to do battle here in this first heat race. On the pole for Evolution, Trix, Premier, and DAR from Hillsborough, North Carolina, the 73 of Daniel Adam to his outside, the 12 of Adam Zelmer. Row, my bad, hit the wrong button. Row 2 on the inside for Volunteer Race Wraps from Maryville, Tennessee, the 31 of Brennan Weeks to his outside, the 30 of Jeffrey Baum. Row number 3 on the inside, the 22 of Brady Cornett to his outside, the 11 of Shane Yates. Row number 4 on the inside, the 9 of Colin Murphy to his outside, the 419 of Luke Garzarek. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And rounding it out in row number 5, starting in the 9th position, the number 2 of Bowen Smith. 8 laps, getting ready to go. Base truck going to pull away, and we are getting ready to go green flag racing here at the Chili Bowl. Green flag in the air. Daniel Adam going to lead us to turn 1 and 2. We saw a lot of contact with the midgets in 1 and 2, brought out a lot of cautions coming through that first corner, trying to get things all sorted out, and there we go. There's another caution right away. Let's see, Bowen Smith possibly? I don't think he made the call. Let's go back and take a look. I don't know who exactly brought out that caution. We will line her up and do her again. Nobody's down pit road. We're getting repairs, so don't know exactly who brought it out, but we'll get ready to go. Lights should go off on the pace truck this time. 8 cars here in this heat race. Bowen Smith not making the call, so 2 cars going to advance directly to the A main. The rest going to have to go through our alphabet soup. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Daniel Adam back on the throttle. Let's see if we can make it through 1 and 2 once again. Going to go down the back stretch. We'll take a look back here. Shane Yates in the 3rd position. He's the first man out right now. Working on lap 3 of 8. Contact. Let's go back and look. Oh, looks like there was a car turned around back there, way in the back. Looks like we're going to stay green, though. Everything's sorted out. The 419 of Gazrick. And now he's really turned around. I'm surprised if this doesn't bring out a caution. Yes, it will. Luke Gazrick bringing out our caution here. He was spun around once. Gets it going. It's on the berm. Comes down off the berm right in front of our leaders. Makes contact with the 75 machine, your leader, Adam. And I think that was a little bit of get out of my way, lapper. I'm coming through. Because he came down right in front of your leader. Adam moved him out of his way, sent him into the inside wall. Gazrick now going to go down to pit road, get some repairs, is get sent into that inside retaining wall. The green flag is supposedly back out, but we're still under pace lap, so not quite sure what's going on here. So coming to 4 to go, 3 to go this time. Green flag back in the air. Adam back out front. Jeffrey Baum in second. In that 0-2 machine, Shane Yates on the outside trying to find that final transfer spot. 2 to go. Things happen fast. If you weren't with us last night, we talked about it. So fast, timing and scoring has trouble sticking up with it. Daniel Adams takes the win. Jeffrey Baum, second. Shane Yates, Cornett, Zelmer, Murphy, Weeks, Gazrick, and Smith all going to go through the LCQ, and they're going to do an extra lap because of the issue with timing and scoring. Don't know what happened there, but we got quite a few people checking in. Jacob Walker, my bad. Jacob Walker, rooting on James Walker and Chase Hendricks. And we got Jacob Walter again, rooting on Braden Hewitt. So we got Janet rooting for Caroline Wagaman. Let's get a heat race number 2 out here on the track. Get them ready to go. We do not want the results. Let me fix that. Let me get the grid up here. And let's run through it real quick. On the inside, from Henley, Missouri, the 17 of Logan Rourke to his outside from Team Diet Water. And from Cumming, Georgia, the 5 of Lucas Rourke. Row 2 on the inside, the 05 of Carson Rourke to his outside, the 00 of Donnie Fair. Row 3 on the inside, the 221 of Benjamin Easler to his outside, the 13 of Cody Kelly. Row number 4, Jacob Walker and the 29 of Dennis Gardner. And rounding out the field, the 18 of David Castelli. We are green flag racing here with heat race number 2. Out front early, it is Logan Rourke, followed by Lucas Rourke, then Carson Rourke. So the Rourkes up front, leading the front 3. Then it's Donnie Fair, Benjamin Easler, Jacob Walker just got around him for the 5th place spot. Let's go back and look. There they are. Oh, blinking a little bit is Jacob Walker. Blinking something fierce. Walker already working on 4 to go. Let's go out back to the front. Oh, Walker has some trouble. He's into the outside wall. Easler going to get by. Gardner going to get by. Here's the Rourkes out front, still leading 1, 2, 3. Logan, Lucas, Carson. Carson would be the one out right now. White flag in the air. These races happen fast. Logan Rourke going to take the win. Lucas Rourke going to come in 2nd. Carson Rourke in 3rd. Danny Fair 4th. Benjamin Easler 5th. Dennis Gardner 6th. Walker 7th. Castelli 8th. Cody Kelly not making the call. All right, here we go. We're going to get heat race number 3 ready to grid out. This will be our 3rd of 4 heat races. Let's get the grid up here. On the inside will be last night's runner-up, the 7 of Chase Howard to his outside, the 88 of Grant Wesley. Row number 2 for Diet Water Racing. Diet Water from Ringgold, Georgia, the 33 of Cannon Cochran. To his outside, the 32 of Trevor Fitz. Row number 3 on the inside, the 73 of Brandon Surratt. And to his outside, the 64 of TJ Wood. Row number 4 on the inside, starting 7th, the 15 of Craig Lavelle. To his outside, the 41 of Kyle Fisher. And that'll round it out. 8 cars here making the call, ready to go. We're going to go green this time out of 3 and 4. Chase Howard going to lead us to the green flag. Here we go. Hopefully we get through 1 and 2 clean. It's like a trend here in the Gateway Nationals. We saw it last night when Roger and I were swapping on and off. There would be some clean races. There'd be some caution-filled heat races. There's some contact back there in the back of the field. You can see it. They're going to stay green. I think all the even races, for the most part, stayed pretty green. The odd heat races had a couple cautions in them each, but we're already 3 laps down, 5 to go. It's Chase Howard, Cannon Cochran, Trevor Fitz, the top 3. Then it's Brandon Surratt, Grant Wesley, TJ Wood, Kyle Fisher, and Craig Lavelle. 4 to go, halfway home. 4 down, 4 to go. Here comes the 7 of Chase Howard. Correction, my bad, 13. Right there in front of me, clear and obvious, running the 13 machine here tonight. It's going to come to 2 to go this time. We're going to take a look at your second place car right now. That's Cannon Cochran. He was in the server last night. I believe he took about an 11th place finish. This time around, white flag in the air for your leader. Chase Howard working on the white flag lap, trying to take the heat race number 3 win. Coming out of the corner, and he will do it. Chase Howard, Cannon Cochran going to advance to the A main. Fitz, Surratt, Wesley, Fisher, Lovell, and Wood all going to the LCQs. We're going to get our last heat race ready to go on the racetrack. Let's see, we'll get them gridded out here on the racetrack for you real quickly. We got 8 cars in here once again for our final heat race. Starting on the pole, the 14 of Ben Lewis to his outside for Skills VR Fast Racing from Owensboro, Kentucky. The 013 of Brent Fair. To his inside, the 09 of Bo Stencil and the 147 of Brendan Freeberg, rounding out row number 2. Row number 3, starting on the inside, the 28 of Jared Molesky, and to his outside, the 25 of Philip Brinkley. Rounding out the field here in our last heat race for Swindell Speed Labs from Ormond Beach, Florida, the 26 of Gavin Gardner. To his outside, the 86 of Jason Matson. Here we go, last heat race, about ready to get the green flag. Ben Lewis, Brent Fair going to lead us to the green flag. It's in the air, and away we go. Last 2 direct transfer spots up for grabs. Beating and banging through 1 and 2 as we head down the backstretch. Good battle up front between Ben Lewis, Brent Fair. Don't count out Ben Stencil either. Caution on the racetrack. Matson, possibly? Probably a pretty good indication. Let's go back and look. There he is, running in the back. There's some contact in front of him. Oh no, that's the 25 machine or 28 machine? I think it was the 28 machine. Yes, it was. Jared Molesky making some contact. He went up and over. We're going to go back live. He's in pit road getting some repairs, but we don't want to miss the restart. Green flag back in the air. Away we go. 2 laps now in the books, 6 to go here in our final heat race. Benjamin James, we see you in the chat as well. Thank you guys. Already good interaction so far in our group chat. Make sure you continue to like and subscribe to the Dirt Racing Network on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and the other platforms I might have missed that we are on. Working on the halfway point here in heat race number 4. Ben Lewis, your leader. Brent Fair battling with Bo Stencil, and now Brandon Freeberg in the battle as well. Oh, contact there between Stencil and Fair. Now Freeberg. This is getting a little rough back here for that second place spot with 3 to go. We're going to keep our eyes on it. Remember, big cars, small track, a lot of horsepower. It's a Bo Stencil now up to the second spot. Or am I missing something? No, yeah, Bo Stencil up there. My time and scoring got to update. There you go. Bo Stencil in the second spot. White flag in the air for your leader, Ben Lewis. He's half a track ahead up there, exiting turn 4. He'll take the win. Bo Stencil beats and bangs his way to the second place spot. Freeberg, Fair, Gardner, Brinkley, Matson, Molesky, all heading to the LCQs, which we are getting ready for here in just a second. We're going to start with our E main gridding out on the racetrack. Going to take 4 to the back of the D main. This is how they're going to look here. Right now, we're supposed to have 9. On the front will be the 48 of Jacob Walker to his outside. The 15 of Craig Lavelle. Row 2, the 86 of Jason Matson and the 419 of Luke Gazarick. Row number 3, the 18 of David Castelli and the 64 of TJ Wood. Starting 7th, the 28 of Jared Molsky and the 2 of Bowen Smith. Rounding it out, the 9 of Cody Kelly. Right now, 5 cars in here. It's Molsky, Wood, Castelli, Walker, and Matson. So 5 cars, 4 going to advance. We are going green flag racing. Who's going to be the odd man out here in this E main? 24 machine of Walker getting into the wall. It's going to put him in the back of the pack right now. TJ Wood, your race leader in the 64 machine. Then Jason Matson in second. David Castelli in third. Jared Molsky in fourth. Coming to complete lap number 3. TJ Wood jumping out to the early race lead. Remember, these 4 would go straight to the back of the B main, or D main, my bad, not B main, D main. Right now, Jacob Walker, there he is right there, a little ways behind. He would be the one-man cut out of the E main. Craig Lavelle, Luke Gazarick, Bowen Smith, Cody Kelly, all already not going to advance. Here's your 4th place spot. That's the 18 of David Castelli. Two to go. TJ Wood, still the race leader, working on the final lap. He's going to go into 3 and 4 one more time. He's going to pick up the race win. He'll go with Matson, Molsky, and Castelli to the back of the D main. Walker's going to end his night with Lavelle, Gazarick, Smith, and Kelly. We're going to get ready for the D main, and we're going to get them gridded out on the racetrack right now. Starting on the pole will be the 9 of Colin Murphy. To his outside, the 29 of Dennis Gardner. Then it's the 41 of Kyle Fisher, who just ran into the back of Murphy. And to the outside, the 25 of Philip Brinkley. The inside, the 22 of Brennan Weeks. The outside, the 64 of TJ Wood, who just won that race. The 86 of Jason Matson, and the 28 of Jared Molsky. So I believe they only took 3 then out of, nope, my bad. getting a little ahead of myself. There he is, the 18 of David Castelli, also making the call. So all 9 gonna make it here for this one. 4 will go to the back of the C main. Things happen fast, as we said earlier on. Green flag in the air, 8 laps. 4 cars. Who are we going to get? Pile up in 1 and 2. And you can see all the calamity right there. Castelli's involved. Let's go back. Let's try to take a better view of it all happening. Let's go back and see the instant replay right off the start. Let's jump up here with Matson a little bit so you get a little bit better view of it all happening. Looks like the 25 tapped the outside wall. He gets into the 29, then the 64, the 18, the 28. Basically, anyone from 3rd on back, which would be, I don't know, Brendan Weeks may have been able to sneak away. But other than that, everybody else involved in turn 1. So anyone behind Brinkley, probably Weeks, Molsky, Murphy, Matson, Castelli, Wood, all of them got in trouble there. And we'll see what happens. Jump back up with your race leader. Green flag back in the air. Dennis Gardner leading us to the green flag. Gonna try to take it this time around. Things a little bit calmer here after the opening lap. Kyle Fisher in second in that yellow 32. Brendan Weeks in that black 22 in third, and Jared Molsky in that blue and yellow 28 machine. He's holding on to the final spot over the 25 of Philip Brinkley, coming to 4 to go. Battle for the lead. We're going to jump up there. Kyle Fisher, Dennis Gardner battling it out. Contact there in the middle of 3 and 4. Fisher has it for the time being across the line that time. 3 to go. Battle's heating up here. Fisher might have it now. Coming to 2 to go. Kyle Fisher coming to get the white flag over Dennis Gardner. Brendan Weeks, Jared Molsky, the top 4. Those 4 would advance. Here goes Kyle Fisher into the final corner. He's going to get it done here in the D main. Dennis Gardner, Brendan Weeks, Jared Molsky all going to head to the C main. Castelli, Matson, TJ Wood, Philip Brinkley, Colin Murphy. Their nights are going to be done. I'm going to head to the C main now. Just 2 more quick LCQs before we get to our A main. Let's get clicked on the wrong thing again. My bad. Trying to multitask. There's the grid. On the front row, the 73 of Brendan Surratt. To his outside, the 013 of Brent Fair. Row 2, the 12 of Adam Zelmer, and the 202, it looks like, of Benjamin Easler. Row number 3, the 75 of Grant Wesley. To his outside, the 26 of Gavin Gardner. Row number 4 on the inside, the 32 of Kyle Fisher, your D main winner. And to his outside, the 29 of Dennis Gardner. And rounding out the field, 10-car field here, the 31 of Brendan Weeks and the 28 of Jared Molsky. We're going to get ready to go. Things happen fast here at the Chili Bowl. It's even faster when you're trying to broadcast, multitask, and run the production side of it. Here we go. Pace truck down and away. Brendan Surratt, Brent Fair going to lead us to the green flag. There we go. Right into your living room they come into turns 1 and 2. Contact. Can we keep them all straight behind? Looks like we can make it at least a lap. Brendan Surratt, your race leader. Brent Fair right there in second. Grant Wesley in third. Then it's Adam Zelmer in fourth. Last transfer spot to the back of the B main. Behind him, Gavin Gardner, Kyle Fisher. Battling with Benjamin Easler for the 5th and 6th spot, or 6th and 7th spot, my bad. Up front, Brendan Surratt still out front. Top 4, 5 staying the same. They broke away a little bit. They're staying pretty well the same. Coming to the halfway point. We're actually at the halfway point, coming to 3 to go. There you go, right there. Coming to 2 to go this time. Brandon Surratt trying to take the C main win. Brent Fisher, Grant Wesley, Adam Zelmer, all close in battle. We'll take a look back. Devin Gardner just off a bit. He's within striking distance, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get Zelmer. We're watching that final transfer position on the last lap. Gardner drove it deep into 1 and 2 to try to get there. Not going to be able to do it. Here comes Surratt. He'll take the win. Fair will go with him. Wesley will go. Easler, Fisher, Zelmer. It's all confused what's going on right now. Still waiting for timing and scoring. It's going to be Kyle Fisher taking it. How about that? There must have been contact we didn't catch. Timing and scoring was going crazy between Easler, Gardner, and Fisher. Well, Easler, Gardner, Molsky, Weeks, Zelmer, and Gardner are going to end their nights. We're going to get ready for our B main, our final LCQ of the night. Gridding out on the track, 10 cars, 8 laps, 6 going to the A main. On the front row, leading us to our green flag will be the 11 of Shane Yates on the pole. The outside, the 05 of Carson Rourke. Row 2, the 32 of Trevor Fitz. To his outside, the 171 of Brandon Freeberg. Row 3 on the inside, the 22 of Braden Cornett. To the outside, the 00 of Donnie Fair. Row 3 on the inside, the 73, your C main winner, Brandon Surratt. To his outside, the 13 of Brent Fair. Row 5, rounding out the field, the 88 of Grant Wesley, and the 41, or 32, my bad. The number is different here. 32 car of Kyle Fisher. Getting ready to go already. Lights off on the pace truck. That means we're getting ready to go green flag racing next time around. Pace truck going to pull off the back here. We're going to turn it over to the hands of Shane Yates and Carson Rourke. They're going to lead us around 3 and 4. Green flag in the air. There we go. It's dropped. On the throttle we go. Great jump by Shane Yates for Carson Rourke. Carson Rourke going to get the advantage as we head through 1 and 2, coming around to complete lap number 1. Carson Rourke, Shane Yates, Trevor Fitz, Grant Wesley, Cornett, Fair. The final transfer spot. 2 down, 6 to go. Let's go back and look. Freeberg now up around Fair for the spot. Freeberg into the wall. Fair going to get it now. He's battling with the 75 of Grant Wesley. Contact all over the racetrack. Halfway home already. Caution on the racetrack. First one we've had in a while. Brandon Surratt or Donnie Fair? Which one is it? Surratt possibly? Let's go back and look. Gets it almost sideways. There's Freeberg in the wall. He comes down. He clips Surratt. Surratt hits that outside wall. Freeberg into him. Fisher into him. A lot of cars getting the end of the deal there. Yes, Chase Howard, this is the B main. moving through quickly already. Carson O'Rourke, your race leader. Randy Schroer. That's who Wendy's rooting for. We're giving a shout out to. Green flag back in the air. Carson O'Rourke trying to get through. 4 laps to go, halfway. We made it halfway through a caution. We've been, I think, all the, or at least most of the LCQs without a caution. It's been a pretty good stretch. Shane Yates second, Trevor Fitz third, Grant Wesley fourth, Brady Cornett fifth, Brett Fair, the final transfer spot right now, coming to 2 to go. We're going to keep an eye on him as we make it down the backstretch into 1 and 2. Oh, contact there. He goes after Brady Cornett. They're going to battle, get connected. I don't know if Fair knows, unless I'm wrong, that he's got the final transfer spot right now. He's up to 5th now. Now Freeberg's in there. There's a battle going on. And it's going to be Cornett taking it. So Rourke, Carson Rourke, Shane Yates, Trevor Fitz, Grant Wesley, Brent Fair, Brady Cornett going to advance. Freeberg just going to miss out. You can see he was a little upset. Fisher and a couple others, nights are going to come to an end. We're going to head to a practice session, about 5 minutes. So while they do that, we're going to thank a few of our sponsors. And when we come back, we will have more of our Gateway Nationals, night number 2. It'll be our feature time. So let's send it to a commercial break and come back. Stay tuned.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back to the Dirt Racing Network. Dom Santino along with you here tonight for the night 2 of National Dirt Racing Association's Gateway Nationals here at the Chili Bowl. You're currently looking at the 28 car of Trevor Fitz. Chase Howard right now has been your fastest in the 13 machine. Got about 2 minutes left to go here in our practice session before we get ready for our A main. Chase Howard took 2nd place last night in the midgets. The only one that has an opportunity to go back-to-back podiums. He's looking pretty good here tonight. He's got the quick time, I believe, the heat win. Now looking to be the fastest in practice. We're going to give you a quick look around the track. This is what it looks like from our sky cam. Quite a few cars there on the racetrack. It's going to get pretty busy. We're going to have our biggest amount of cars on the racetrack at a time. Right now there's only 9. There's going to be 14 in our A main. It was pretty busy last night. We're going to see how busy it gets tonight with bigger cars, more horsepower, tight track. Brendan Surratt, we see you there. Brandon, we see you. Man, thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully you're checking back in with us tomorrow night. All right, cheering for Chase, trying to bring that podium home for B&S Racing. We'll see if he can do it. He's looking mighty fast so far. We'll see what he can do. Practice session just getting ready to wind down here a little bit. That's going to wrap up our practice session. We'll get ready to advance to our feature. Quickest in practice, Chase Howard, 11.277. Second fastest, Logan Rourke, 11.335. Trevor Fitz, Bo Stencil, top 4. We'll get ready to grid out here for our A main. Feature is up and ready to go. For night number 2, just like that, we've cruised through this feature. We're going to get ready to grid out for 40 green flag laps. On the pole, the 75 of Daniel Adam to his outside, the 17 of Logan Rourke. Row 2, that 13 machine of Chase Howard, the outside, the 14 of Ben Lewis. Row number 3, the 30 of Jeffrey Baum to his outside. The 5 of Lucas Rourke. Row number 4 on the inside, the 33 of Cannon Cochran. To his outside, the 09 of Bo Stencil. Row 5, the 05 of Carson Rourke. To his outside, the 11 of Shane Yates. Row 6 on the inside, the 32 of Trevor Fitz. To the outside, the 75 of Grant Wesley. And rounding it out, the 013 of Brett Fair and the 22 of Brady Cornett. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Back on the throttle we go. Gonna make her through clean. No, we already got a caution here on lap number 1. Daniel Adam? Yes, it is. I was changing cameras up on you there. Let's go back and see what happened off the restart. Your pole sitter getting in some trouble. Might have got ran over a little bit. Oh, he got up there on the berm, got a little squirrely, then gets it sideways. Little contact with the 17 machine, the 13 machine. 14 goes for a ride. So you had the timing and scoring. I think Brett Fair and Chase Howard getting into the 75 of Daniel Adam. We're going to get back to make sure we see this green flag restart. That was Logan Rourke that got into him a little bit, turned him a little sideways. Then Chase Howard got a tag of it. The 14 of Ben Lewis got sent into the wall. We are back green flag racing. They put Daniel Adam back up there towards the front. So Adam in the second spot, even though his car is pretty damaged, you can see that nose piece is completely gone off the 75 machine. He's still got a shot. He's battling with Chase Howard right now for the second and third spot. Logan Rourke trying to pull away. Jeffrey Baum fourth, Lucas Rourke fifth. Cannon Cochran, 6th. Bo Stencil, 7th. Carson Rourke, 8th. Shane Yates, 9th. Trevor Fitz, 10th. Looking at your leader right now. In the 17 machine, Logan Rourke trying to win it. Oh, under the wall goes Baum. He's going to drop like a rock. He lost at least one spot. Let's go back and look. He got it back together, though, so Lucas got around him. But other than that, he's going to stay in the top 5 for the time being. Things staying pretty single file right now. Not many passes happening. Let's go look outside the top 10 back here. Shane Yates in the 10th position. We'll take a look what's going on deeper in the field. A little bit of action going on. Trevor Fitz, Carson Rourke battling it out. Shane Yates trying to get up in that battle. Coming to complete lap 10, or 10 might already be in the books. You know, we're in at least 9 of 40, now 10 of 40. So 9 down, 31 to go. Their leader, Logan Rourke, Daniel Adam, Chase Howard, top 3, top 5, pretty much stayed the same. Daniel Adam, without that nose piece, still trying to make it work on the top side of the racetrack. He's held his own up here. I have to wonder if he's going to race it clean. He got a little bit of contact. It was, I think, a little bit his fault, but he also got some help from that 17 machine. He's trying to really work that top side to get up there. All right, Wolf, we see you down there rooting for Brandon Surratt. He's your teammate. I'll give you a current update of where he's at the moment. He is, guess he did not make the A main, my bad. He had a good night, though, for the most part. Just couldn't make it into the 8 main. Good competition in here tonight. We got our second caution of the night here at lap number 15. Bo Stencil bringing it out. Let's take a look at that 09 machine. Taps it. That outside wall, caught it with the right rear corner. Now going to the inside, gets up on the berm. Does he get a little help? Yes, he does. Not quite sure who got into him, but Bo Stencil definitely went for a ride. That car pretty messed up. You can see how off balance it is there. Just gonna have to do some repair work to get it right. So our second caution of the night. Let's go up to Logan Rourke. Top 3 stay the same. I'm going to go double file for the restart. We're just about ready to encounter lap traffic, too, before that caution came out. Green flag back in the air. And once again, Logan Rourke jumping out to the early race lead. Off the restart. Trying to hold off Chase Howard and Daniel Adam. Those two doing battle behind him. It's like a pretty tough place to pass here tonight. Coming to lap number 8, put lap 18 in the books, almost halfway home. There's contact in the back of the field. We got our leader blinking, Logan Rourke. Blinked off your screen for a minute. That's why the camera jumped. Daniel Adam trying everything he can on the top side to try to get around him. Let's look deeper in the field. Here's Trevor Fitz in the 4th spot, trying to hold off Lucas Rourke. In that 5 machine, Jeffrey Baum 6th, Cannon Cochran 7th. Shane Yates 8th, Brent Fair 9th, Brandy Cornett 10th. Halfway home, 22 of 40. Logan Rourke not able to break away quite yet. Adam and Howard keeping them close, keeping them honest. Not much going on really at all. All 3 wide back here. Let's go look. The 14 of Lewis, Carson Rourke, and Brady Cornett all battling it out back here. They were 3 wide for a minute. This is at the back of the field. This is 12th, 13th, and 14th. This is probably the best action on the racetrack right now. Watching these 4 in the back. Seems like things have settled down a little bit. We'll jump up. Looks like Shane Yates and them doing some battle up here. There's a 75, Grant Wesley, Brent Fair battling. Oh, big contact. Big contact, Cochran and Fair getting into it. So things starting to ratchet up now here, coming to 12 to go. People in the back here knowing they have to go. It's time to start making moves. We settled in a little bit. Now if you want any shot, you got to go. Top 3 have stayed the same. Top 5 have stayed the same. Contact there again between Fair and Cochran. Wesley watching on just behind him. Here comes Fair. Totally pins Cochran into the wall. Pretty aggressive move there by Fair. Not much room for mistakes here at the Chili Bowl, especially when you have these bigger cars here in this circuit. Let's take a look at your leader. There he is. He's able to pull away just a little bit from Adam. He's going to start running into lap traffic here in a second. Adam in the second spot. He's been able to pull away from Chase Howard a little bit. Coming to complete lap 34 of 40. Things could get a little interesting. We're going to look at Logan Rourke. Coming this time, it'll be 5 to go, but he's starting to get to the back of Bo Stencil in that 09 machine. I don't know if Logan can hold it off long enough to not have to deal with it. He's running a 12.103, so times have slowed down from practice earlier. Trying to work this racetrack. I believe they had the same reset system as they did last night. I don't know. It looks like there's a pretty good cushion in there, though, through the middle of the corner. Might be a little slick. 3 to go. He's going to encounter lap traffic. It could get interesting. 2 to go this time. Logan Rourke trying to work that throttle pedal to his advantage, try to not have to deal with Bo Stencil there in 14th. Adam is right there, the white flag in the air. And it looks like Logan Rourke not going to have to deal with lap traffic. He's going to come to the finish line just in time. He's going to take the feature win here in night number 2. Daniel Adam will come across in second. Chase Howard will do it. He'll finish on the podium. Trevor Fitz 4th. Lucas Rourke 5th. Jeffrey Baum 6th. Grant Wesley 7th. Jeffrey Baum 6th. Wesley 7th. Cochran 8th. Lewis 9th. Yates in 10th. So we'll see if we can get these 3 together. It looks like Chase Howard already left. Try to at least get your winner here, Lucas Rourke. If we can get him lined up here. Maybe not. He's going to burn it down a little bit. All right, we will pull some of our guys up in here in the booth. Logan's in there. I don't know if that's There's Daniel Adams. So this has got to be Chase Howard. Chase, do you got a copy? I think his microphone's muted again here tonight. Chase, you there?
I think you got the wrong person. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. Do we have Chase Adam? Or Chase Howard? Let's see. Chase Howard. Is he in here? All right. Let's go to... Let's go to our second place finisher, Daniel Adam. We'll get him in the booth here. Daniel, do you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, second place finish here tonight. You had a little trouble early on in lap 1, got the car bent up a little bit, but was able to finish a second place. What was it like to bounce back there after the early accident?
I don't know. I was pretty frustrated. The outside car jumped the start a little bit, which kind of threw everything off. And I thought I had some for him, but there at the end, it just wasn't close enough. And glad to bring this home for my teammates that both got into it in the B main and D main, I think it was.
All right, man. Second place here tonight. Are you going to join us again with us tomorrow night? You're going to be able to come back and try to go for 2 spots on the podium?
Yes, sir. Me and my team will be back tomorrow.
All right. Is there anybody you want to thank before we send you on your way here tonight with your second place finish?
I want to thank all my sponsors: Evolution Inc., Tricks Utility Services, Premier Risk Advisor, Wisconsin Short Track Racing, Grassroots Project, and 316 Motorsports and 392 Bros.
All right, that's your second place finisher, Daniel Adam, here tonight. We're going to bring in our third place finisher, Chase Howard. Well, 2 nights, 2 spots on the podium. How'd it go overall tonight for you in that 13 car, Chase? Well, 2 nights, 2 spots on the podium. How'd it go overall tonight for you in that 13 car, Chase?
I don't know. Could have been a lot worse. So, I don't know. Third, not really what I was wanting, but podium, I guess it's alright. So,
seemed like that track was pretty one line tonight. Was it kind of hard to pass out there?
Oh yeah, especially towards the end. It was kind of who can catfish the best and not screw up. So, I don't know. I guess third's pretty decent. I know me and the 2 cars ahead of me at the very end started getting the lap traffic. It would have got good if we'd had like 5 more laps or so. But I don't know. It is what it is.
Well, you're the only one so far that has had an opportunity to go 2 for 2. Are you going to join us tomorrow night, try to sweep the weekend with 3 spots on the podium?
I don't know. Yesterday I told y'all that I was pretty sucky at full body cars. So, I don't know. I see where I ended up tonight, so I might try it again.
Might as well, right? 3 for 3 would be pretty cool. All right. Is there anyone you'd like to thank before we send you on your way here tonight?
Not really anybody except BNS Racing, new iRacing team. So, fun guys to race with and have a good time with sometimes. So.
All right. Well, that's your third place finisher, Chase Howard, on the night. We'll get our race winner in here in the booth. Logan, do you got a copy? All right, I guess he's in here, but maybe he doesn't want to do the interview. I guess I'm going to take that as a no. So he's not going to do the interview. All right, that will round out. We'll do our results here real quickly and give you the final results for the night. Let's see, here they are. All right, finishing first overall was Logan Rourke. In second, Daniel Adam. Third, Chase Howard. Fourth, Trevor Fitz. Fifth, Lucas Rourke. Sixth, Jeffrey Baum. Seventh, Grant Wesley. Eighth, Cannon Cochran. Ninth, Ben Lewis. 10th, Shane Yates. 11th, Carson Rourke. 12th, Bo Stencil. 13th, Brady Cornett. And 14th, Brent Fair. That's going to round it out for you here tonight. Night 2 of the Gateway Nationals is done. Pretty one-line track there at the end, as Chase kind of mentioned. He was the only one that went back-to-back podiums here tonight. We'll see if he joins us tomorrow night. Tomorrow is the super late models. It'll round up the 3-night special here at the Gateway Nationals for the National Dirt Racing Association. Come join us. We'll go live about 5 o'clock. Roger Wagner will be back with us tomorrow. And then I believe he will have his Hales Corner series after that as well. Thank you for joining in and tuning and watching in with us tonight. For everyone at the Dirt Network, thank you to all our sponsors. For Roger Wagner, I'm Dom Santina. Have a good night, everyone.